Teaching kids a valuable lesson. Our Krista Laurie spoke with a consultant about money lessons for raising thankful kids.
Gratitude. It's one of the toughest lessons to teach our kids, but one of the most important. This holiday season, many parents are asking themselves, how can we show our kids the true spirit of the season? Financial planner Nahum Daniels is here with 5 money lessons for raising thankful kids. Thanks so much for being with us.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me.
So we have these money lessons. You're telling me it's never too early to start them. And especially here in the holidays, we want them to understand gratitude. So tip number 1. Discussion starters. Tell me about that.
This is the perfect season to introduce to our kids the ideas about 2 very important habits. 1, being grateful for what we have, and 2, how to manage money smartly.
Right.
And Thanksgiving, for example, when you're passing around the turkey, or on Hanukkah when you're passing around those latkes, it's a great time to actually ask everyone at the table to express their gratitude for something that money cannot buy, like health, or their family, or their loved ones.
So true. So true.
And
now is the time.
Now is the time.
And
now is the time to
you
do
have number
it.
2 on the 5 list.
Well, you know, piggy bank management is essential, and we need to teach our kids early on that 1, they can earn money of their own, their very own, by doing work around the house and taking care of the dog or setting the table. And when they do earn that money, they have to get a sense that it is really their own.
Yes,
they
so
have
their allowance
ownership
is
of it.
tied to the chores.
That's their allowance.
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
They've worked and they've earned, and then we have to show them how to save at least a portion of that in their piggy banks for something that they may want in the future.
Such a good point. The joy of giving. This is important to me in terms of volunteer work and giving back to the community. And nowadays, you know, there are so many opportunities, soup kitchens, doing something maybe on Thanksgiving itself.
Yes.
How important is that?
Extremely important, because, of course, we know that kids imprint on us, their parents, their grandparents, and we teach them through our own choices and our own doing. And
they're sponges, really, of what we do.
They're sponges. And it's very important for them to understand that part of receiving is giving.
Very, very
and
true.
we have to set that example. And volunteering as a family is something we've done for many, many years, and it's worked very well for us.
And so we have a couple left. Save as a family, and mistakes happen. So tell me about those last 2.
Saving as a family is one of my favorite exercises. You know, I like to take my kids shopping. And when we go shopping, I try to teach them how to find value, how to do comparison pricing, and you know, sometimes it's good to even have our kids do a little coupon clipping before we even leave the house.
Oh, of course.
And then as they help us shop smart and generate savings, sometimes we can even share those savings
And you know,
with
when
them.
they have their own money to spend, look at how careful they are with it. And
They're
finally,
very careful
the mistakes that happen, and we can forgive them, but
mistakes
that's what happens.
have to happen, and they're good to happen early. The younger, the better.
Yes.
And the smaller, the better. And we all learn from our own mistakes. And it's very true about money. And it's good to have kids make their mistakes and maybe overspend a bit and discover that, oh my heavens, money can run out.
There you go. That's how they learn.
That's how they learn.
All right, Nahum Daniels, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank you.